morning all, it's Friday morning. The birdies are singing, the roses are blooming outside, it's gorgeous. And I'm going to talk to you about what came in my brown box. It's under here, can you hear it rattling? But first of all, I'll step you through initially what I did. So I was going to OnStageAtHome online, which was fantastic. I missed having you guys with me, but that's what happened. So we could purchase before the Dragonfly Garden stamp set and punch, which forms part of the Dragonfly Garden bundle. I could also purchase the coordinating Mossy Meadow braided linen trim and these cute little ladybug embellishments. So that's what we used for our Stampin' Share, which was the other name for the make and take, but we couldn't make it and take it because we were already here. So that was what we could do. Now I also bought the swag box, and in the swag box came a few different bits and pieces. This paper underneath was one of them, and this stamp set was the other. Enjoy the moment. So that's in the, so obviously all of these things are in the catalogue. Now I've got to tell you, I did open the box last night, even though I said I wasn't going to, because I had to drag out the catalogues. So first of all, I don't think I'm allowed to show you the catalogues. I'm only allowed to show you me holding them. So there you go. That's it. But I need to cough. So if I have to cough, I'll turn it off and I'll keep going. So let's start. I've arranged the bits and pieces in here in some semblance of order, because otherwise I couldn't work out what I was doing. So I'm going to step you through bits at a time. So first of all, one of the lead suites was the Dandy Garden suite, which is a combination of Dragonfly, remember we did that before, Dragonfly Garden, and underneath this stuff is Garden Wishes, which is really pretty. Well, we'd call them weeds really, but they're gorgeous, aren't they? God knows I want to drag them out of my garden when they're there, but they're quite nice as a stamp. So they're the stamps. Rubber, both of them are red rubber. Oh look, I've mounted that one up. Now the dandelion one comes with dies. I should have done this first, shouldn't I? Never mind. And it comes with DSP. So there's a 6x6 paper pack of the DSP. Quite strong colours, but they work really well, and the coordinating colours we used for our make and take slash Stampin' Shares were Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow and Bumblebee, so this yellow in here. These are the dies, pretty cool. Obviously I have played with nothing because I've only just opened it, literally in front of you. So I'm going to shove that to one side so I don't get too confused. I did have the samples under here, which I was going to just drag out to show you. I wink of Stell at his wings. That one's pretty much as is, but I think I actually was supposed to use Mossy Meadow here, but I used, yes, Mossy Meadow, but I used Misty Moonlight instead. And this is predominantly Misty Moonlight and yellow. Blues and yellows, they work a treat together, don't they? Alright, so we've got this lovely pack of DSP, some patterns and some just more muted tones on the other side. Got these really cute envelopes and gift cards. I reckon they'll be pretty funky. So that's that. And they, of course, go with the memories and more cards. Obviously, I have opened nothing, but you can see we've got lots of bumblebees on there, which will be nice, and Mossy Meadow. Now, there is this laser cut paper, which looks astounding. Just if I can get this light up a bit more, that might be better. Okay, these laser cuts look really fantastic. I buy them and I don't use them enough, so I'm hoping that this time I will actually use these things. Oh look, so they're white, but you see, so they'll make a series of card fronts. I think they're white on both sides. That means that you can, yes, you'll be able to sponge or do whatever you want to colour. Alright, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to put them away so I don't get too distracted. What did I do with the lid? There it is. Okay, I'll have to put everything back together in a jiffy. Next, I put these in sort of bundles so we can get it. Now, I didn't, did anyone buy that succulent thingy before? I didn't. But given that we've planted all these succulents in our garden because they're tougher. I did buy this set. So red rubber, and it has dies that go with it. Oopsie daisies. I have heaps of packets all over the place. Oops, wrong. There we go. So a couple of really good, looks like really good salutation layers, which will line up with these greetings in here. So that's good. Oh, I like them. That'll be good. And the colouring on this was, saw when they did the examples at On Stage, was beautiful with a bit of pinks around the edges of the leaves. So that one's now dealt with. Messages dies. Now I haven't dragged this out, but I understand it is one die, and mainly for those occasions when we need messages on cards and we don't quite know what to use. You see it is, look, one. But the idea is you would stamp, it's going to be one massive stamp. One massive stamp. Great for stamparatus. And then, or a big block. And then you'll die cut them all at the one time, and you'll pop them in an envelope or a cello bag, and then you'll have greetings for whenever you need one, and you'll just drag it out. Oh, that's a pretty good idea, isn't it? There we go, that's that. So that one is called Messages Dies and Many Messages. And now I'm not organised enough to tell you what page of the catalogue they're on, so you'll just have to go hunt for that yourself. And I don't even know on my cheat sheet. Oh, it is in here. Hang on, Jiffy, I'll tell you. If you're going to look at your catalogue, it's on page 35. Okay. Next, Fluttering Dies. Now, if I go to my magic cheat sheet here, I'll be able to tell you what page that's on too. Fluttering Dies is on page 61, and the succulents are on page 39. Okay, so more butterflies, but I want to have a look at these dies. I reckon they will be interesting. So cutting out groups of dies and layering by the looks of things. So not like the really big other one we have. Never have too many butterflies. Oh, look. How cool's this? Do you like that? No, pretty, oh, good. Embossed. Can you see that's embossed as well? Ooh. And look, we've got a negative and a positive die cut here. So that's good. Ooh, that's exciting. I need someone to help me manufacture time so I can use these things. And thanks a lot. I know you're offering to help me do it. What's that? Oh, photopolymer. There you go. Photopolymer stamp set. Ooh, okay. Right. Now this is in here not because it was out of the celebration thing or out of this catalogue. It's because I needed to buy some. It's also my divider. Brushes. Ooh. Oh, they're made up of a million tiny bits of bristle. Soft, 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 soft. Joan, you'll be having a lovely time with these. All right, that was my divider. Ready to go? Then the next one, this was the one that Shelley and Sarah demonstrated. So it's the Floral Garden. I'm just going to turn my page over so I make sure I give it the right name. Fine Art Floral is a suite, and it is, oh gosh, I can't see, Art Gallery Bundle, which is that and that. So graphics, quite a lot of interesting graphics in these stamps. Aha, two-step radio, and it's obviously it's photopolymer. Ooh, ooh, two-step stamping. The dies. You can see there's a really interesting, it's like gesso paint or gesso plastering or something. The embossing folder. Okay. So a lovely, lovely, lovely humongous die that says just something to say, just want to say. And of course you can cut these bits out and use them separately. And these interesting long strips here, so that's good. Okay, so just want to say sorry, or just to say sorry, or thank you, or best wishes, or you are lovely, or I'm thinking of you, so to use those together. Then we have this embossing folder, which is, it's called Painted Texture embossing folder. Ribbon that's got like gold thread through it. It's really pretty. Okay, now these sheets, this is the paper, which is stunning, yay. And I'm not going to open all of the papers, but I'm definitely going to open this one because one of them lays up, one of those pretty gold acetate sheets lays up on this. So let me get to this for you. I'm just got to find it in here. Oh, they're nice. They're nice. And of course, whatever I take out, I'm going to have to put back again, which is going to be a bit problematic. Oh. Don't you hate it when your fingers don't work properly today? Oh, I didn't pull it far enough. Here we go. Let's see the back side of that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that exquisite? You won't have to work hard at making a pretty card with that. Ooh, look at the blues. And it is just like really thick oil. Beautiful. Ah, this one. This must be it. No, not that one. Okay, so there's a blue version and there's this version. And it's one of these, I think, that the acetate laid itself on. Look, a whole sheet. And you can cut out 4 card fronts of this, so we did work out how to do that. No, I'm not going to pull it out. One of these beautiful sheets, let's see which one it is, I just don't know how to get into this stuff. Here we go. I wasn't going to show you, but I can actually see it, so I will. Only this wretched stuff doesn't stick to its thing, I'll be very upset. Now the acetate sheets, and they've got like film to protect them as well. I have a feeling I've got 2. Feels really too thick. There we go. Now, that's not it. This one will be it. Okay, so this is the acetate sheet. You might be able to see the design. That's the acetate sheet. So it's gold on one side, silver on the other, which is the wrong side. You see that? But it overlays these florals. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? I only hope you can see that. It's just gorgeous. Alright, so that's pretty much the showstopper for the day. Okay, I will now pop that over there and I will put that away later. Now, we've gone from that gorgeous, exuberant gold flower card to the bloke suite. And I wasn't going to get it, but I adored the samples because not everyone likes flowers all the time, do they? So this is obviously for the, not the South Pacific market because we've already had Father's Day in September. But for the rest of the world, they have it during the next half year. So, a couple of ties, a couple of bow ties, some nice dad's greetings here, or nice bloke greetings here. So, red rubber stamp. One of the reasons why I bought the sparkly paper is because they did a sample using this for the ties to give it a bit of a wow feel. Some thinnish twine, 2 colours, basic grey and I think it's Night of Navy. Doesn't tell me, I think it is. Does it tell me down here? I can't see. Looks like Night of Navy and Basic Grey, but it's fairly, it's not a thick one, which is good because it'll be, so wrap around a couple of times, we'll just tie it. The dies are pretty funky, and packets everywhere. Okay, I want to show you this. Can you see this stitching detail here? And stitching detail on the pockets, and stitching detail on the front placket of a shirt. And of course these are your lapels and revers collars. You can actually use this for a female shirt as well. I've seen it used with an embossing folder with this is a little white collar over the jumper, and that's for your braces. And then there's all this detail in these buttons. Okay, so there are our dies that go with the stamp set. I think the pocket die was used for a banner, and this is the DSP. So lots of, I'm going to open it up because I want to see it. Lots of more blokey sort of patterns and colours. There's one in there that looks just like one of Peter's shirts, so I'm just going to see if I can find it. Ooh. Oh, some tweed. There you go. This must have been the one that the English girl made bloke's pajamas out of. So it really are tie sort of patterns. Ah, this is Peter's shirt. There we go. And your suit. We'll have a charcoal grey suit. We'll have a matching tie, thanks. Oh, a bit of paisley. We can have a paisley shirt. Peter had an orange paisley shirt once when I first met him. There we go. He obviously doesn't do grey a lot. Okay, divider. Now these ones are all now, no, I haven't done, these are celebrations, so I won't do them just yet. I'll do the other thing. The other thing was, these ones, why are they here? Because at OnStage, one of the debos used these to make a shaker card. So you put all the sparkles in one of these, seal it up, shove it on the front of your card, and hey presto, you've got a sparkle card. So I'm going to give that a go, shake the card. And I hadn't bought these tins. I have a feeling they're in, look, I can't tell you whether they're in the Christmas catalogue or the annual, but she made the most beautiful little mini album in here. So I thought, oh, well, that's worthwhile doing a little sample of that. So that's why they are in there. And then this one is part of a kit. So the kit is actually called, and this was, we had limited choice of what we could purchase for product purchase premiere. Oh, I can't find it. Oh. Here we go. It's called You Are Amazing Project Kit, and this is a You Are Amazing stamp. Now, in the olden days when I first joined, we had a stamp really similar to this. I think it was a celebration one, or maybe it was a kit. And I really loved using it, and that's why I thought I would get it again, because it'll be handy for people who just want to make cards and don't want to stress too much about their designs. And this is the project kit, so really quite good for gift giving. And I think I'm going to, and it comes in a pretty box. Might have to do a bit of, oh, it is nice. Oh, look at this. So a really pretty gift box to give to someone with all the ingredients in there, and they're quite nice choice of colours. So they're not just totally masculine or totally kid or whatever. So I'm quite pleased I got that. There's also stripies and things like that in there. Oh, you can see it on here. See? You can see these. I thought that'd be really quite nifty. Just nice. Will that fit? Yes, it will. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to get on to Celebration. There were limited things we could buy in Celebration. And I know that we either love them or we don't. So this year for our animal collection, we have Darling Donkeys, which are red rubber. I think they'll play really well with our zebras and the other critters that we've had. So that's that one. This one is a corner stamp, and it is red rubber. And there's 4 stamps in total, and they're both corners. And these two are predominantly greetings. So the greetings are always, I think, usually quite popular. I think you can see that. Oh, look, I can't promise to always fix your problems, but I can promise you won't ever face them alone. That's really nice. We're in this together. So, you know, heartfelt messages for that one. And then Approaching Perfection. Oh, that's nice. So that's probably more for someone who's not 21. If things really do get better with age, you're approaching perfection. Newsflash, birthdays found to be good for health. Oh, well, we'd all agree with that, won't we? There you go. And some little sparkles and balloons for you. And then this paper was the DSP. And look, I don't know, photos perhaps never do justice, do they? Because when I saw this paper, I thought, oh, I'm not sure about it. Oh, and the other one that we could buy is already on back order. So, or not buy, but get as a reward. So I did get some of this, and I thought it was just really a bit too in your face when I saw it, but because it's 12 by 12, it's okay. They're quite strong. Oh, I like that. I think someone will do something really wonderful with these. There we go. I just need some time to get used to the really strong colours. There we go. I think they'll work well with some of the using strips, etc. So that's that. So there is my unboxing of my pre-order. So what are the standouts for me? I'd have to say the standout for me has got to be this sumptuous paper. And look, you can probably see in the design of the paper some of this gesso sort of painted splotchy look. And then of course you've got the acetate to go on top. So that'll be for your best friend, that card, I think. But and I might just rip through the other papers while I've got your attention. I think they're all going to be upside down, but you'll forgive me. So I'll do it again. Really nice background with that painted look. So they're more subtle. Oh, look, they're upside down. I'm sorry. We'll do it this way, and then you won't have to stand on your head. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Love the use of these blues. Look at that one. Ooh. How stunning is that? Oh, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, have I tempted you enough? What do you think's beautiful? I wonder if we can order absolutely everything we want on December the 1st. Because I know there are a few more things that I couldn't order that I thought would be beautiful. So, bye. Have fun browsing.